Now we recording. It's your boy JS Water Supplier. We are back. Aries Lounge. Yo, it is a beautiful, wonderful day. It's raining outside. That's like, so you know it's my favorite day when it's raining. I got a special sponsor for the day. Shout out to City of Gods. You know what I mean? Got some fresh new yada yada. You know what I mean? Shout out to also my OG, you know what I'm saying, over at Cashland, my man John Cash. So like, matter of fact, if you in the Baltimore area, you want some fly gear and you're grown, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. You got to have money, though, because this shit ain't cheap. Like, ain't none of this stuff cheap. There are $50 T-shirts and $100 hoodies. What the fuck has happened to our economy? But today, I'm blessed and highly favored to have a homeboy of mine, a professional stand-up comedian, you know what I'm saying, a writer, a producer, and he is also a thespian, a.k.a. lesbian. You know what I'm saying? I got my dog, Bank Shot, in the building. What's up, bro?
Hey man, I was feeling the intro and into the lesbian part a little bit, man.
You not a lesbian?
In order for me to be a lesbian, that means I had to be a bitch a little bit. You feel me?
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. You old school mentality. Yeah.
But I do got some bitch tendencies.
I feel like
though.
If you love pussy, you're a lesbian. I feel like that's just a universal. If you love pussy, lesbian. Yeah, or if you act, you a lesbian, right? Because they the same thing.
They're the same thing for sure. Because they don't really got the feeling sensation.
Facts.
You a smart dude,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? I be trying to,
You're a smart dude.
I'm trying to turn up. So what's going on, bro? You in the city, nigga?
Hey, I'm in the city, man. I'm having a blast, man. There's so much shit to do out here, man. You showed me love yesterday. You took me through all the spots, man. We did go to the City of Guys. They got me together.
Yeah.
Cashland got me together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be rocking them tonight. Yeah, man. You showed me hella love, so I definitely had to pull up on you, bro.
I just want you to know they have never shown me love like that before. So there's a certain level of jealousy that there was when you came out with the 2 bags on the. I'm not gonna say which one it was, and it was 4, and it was this is what make it crazy. I specifically picked out an outfit and asked if I could get it. And my man's was like, can't do that. This nigga gave me the downgraded version. I looked in your bag and I seen the same exact shit that I asked for in the bag. I was funny. Like, oh.
You know, what's so crazy is like,
I love you, dog.
You was like, they gave me 2 bags, but actually it was 3. That's funny. That's funny.
But yo, I love it, bro. Yeah. I love it, man. Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? First of all, you don't have to interact with broke niggas like me. So like the fact that you do, and you know what I'm saying, and we get to talk shit on the internet, I feel like that's special. So like, and the fact that this is the second time you done allowed a broke nigga to come and at least squeeze into the little show. Like, yeah, I mean, you left the back door open, and I was able to run through. All right, sit in the back. Give me some chicken wings, you know what I'm saying? A couple drinks. So, like, just off of that, I was like, yo, I owe you that.
No,
you know
facts,
what I mean?
Man. When I was out the first time, bro, I met you, bro, I'm real big on vibes and energy. You feel me? Word. So, like, your energy was cool. And then we just kept that contact, you know what I mean? You pulled up to the 8 at one time, and I pulled up, you know what I mean? It's always just been love, bro. So, I was like, I just feel like you always got to just give that love back to people, man, when they show you love. And I was just having that conversation with my girl the other day, because it's like, we was talking about, like, doing favors for people. Yeah. It's like, at what point do you stop doing favors? And I'm like one of them niggas, like, bro, I'm gonna always scratch your back every time you scratch mine.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. It might be that one time, like, I ask you for something and you don't do it.
Word.
Then from there on, it's like, all right, I gotta take a step back from you a little bit. You know what I mean? But as long as you got me, bro, I got you, bro. So.
I feel like you just stepped into the dopest conversation of all time. Understanding what favors to ask, how many favors to ask, and the timing, yo. You gotta have timing, bro.
And the timing.
I tell people, all right, so my mom is the type person where she don't give a fuck. She'll ask anybody for anything at any time. And so, like, if she knew you and she'd be like, you know what I'm saying? We need to get this. Call bank. And you'd be like, wait a minute, hold up. Yo, you just called that nigga 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Like, you can't just be... I mean, but if he really your friend, he gonna do it. And I hate people that's like that, bro. Like, don't abuse your relationships.
You're right.
Just because I might got a studio set up, don't you try to come up in my spot every week and try to set a whole pod off of me for the free.
No, fact.
But if you got a little situation, something happened, yo, I just need a place. I want to shoot this little something. I got you, bro. Come through. Just don't be abusing it. You know what I mean?
But you gotta utilize your. I think that's one thing I'll be like slipping on. I don't utilize my favorite because I always wait like, all right, when I got something big going on, then I'm gonna call these niggas.
Right.
But usually what happens in that time span, these niggas done took off.
Right.
So now these niggas ain't even like reachable no more. So like, damn, I done missed out on my opportunity. So it's like, you got to start taking advantage of opportunities and reaching out to niggas and getting those favors in return, bro.
Facts.
For some reason, niggas get amnesia and they be forgetting when you done did something for them. So,
Facts.
it's all about timing this shit, though, man.
And let me tell you something crazy. In studying psychology, I learned in a class that one of the most important ways that a person feels connected to somebody to build a relationship is for them doing something. Like them doing something for you. So like you asking a favor helps build the relationship and their connection to you. You know what I'm saying? So like sense. Just think about it. Like you bond over trauma and drama. Like something happening, you hold your homeboy down, and then like, you know what I mean, that person reciprocates with that appreciation and yo, I appreciate it. Now you be like, man, that's a cool nigga, man. I fuck with him. That's my man's and shit. Like the more y'all do shit for each other, the stronger relationship. So if you never ask for nothing and you never crack the phone for nothing, then people don't feel like there's that relationship. Because a lot of people will randomly send you stuff or, you know, drop links or send a meme every now and then. That's not really a real relationship. But when y'all are, it seems like struggle builds bonds.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I mean? That's why I still try not to, because I'm definitely not a person I like to ask a nigga for a bunch of favors, but I find it important to like always find little stuff. Not always, but it'll be like, yo, come on a stream with me or go shoot this little something. It don't really cost you nothing, but it's still like a little favor and y'all can kind of build or whatever. So, you know what I mean? Facts, all of your famous friends, you know, hit them up, yo. Hit them up.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I need you to come through for your boy real quick.
For sure. You one of the people, because a lot of people be like, yo, whenever you're in the city, man, if you need anything, hit me up. But I don't be following through because I don't be hitting niggas up though. But you one of them niggas for sure, like, bro, if I need something, I'm gonna hit this nigga up.
And I feel like too, because you know what I mean, you done shown love. I never want you to come through the city and not be able to get the most out of a situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you notice I was able to finesse as the finesse was happening. Like there's always wiggle room for wiggling.
Right.
So like, you know what I mean? I feel like the more I can help you get built up, shit, you gonna make sure you call the phone. Shit, I'm about to come through. I'm gonna get Jay, nigga. Or you might be like, damn, I might need a tour manager, or I might need somebody to hold the umbrella. Yo, Jay here, yo, come do this for me. Like
for sure.
That's where it's like you gotta do stuff like that. A lot of my relationships that I have now were built off of the wiggle that happened 10, 15 years ago. Like, you know what I mean? Jay Hill, our mutual friend. Like, Jay came on because my homegirl put him on. And then look, she was on because I put her on. I hooked her up because she needed help. She needed help with something. So like all of the wiggling was going on, and we all was able to wiggle into the situations we in now. So that's like you gotta build relationships, bro. And then I was having a deep conversation, and we're gonna get to some funny shit in a minute. We're gonna get to some funny shit in a second. But I was about to say, can I have the camera? I gotta throw shots to my cousin sometime. But yo, it's super important that we understand not only relationship building, but also making sure that we working on ourselves. Yo, making sure that we doing the essential stuff we supposed to be doing. And this is me segueing because I totally forgot what I was really going to say. So now I want to get real quick. How the fuck did you get into skits? Were you doing stand-up comedy first, or were you doing skits first?
No, I was doing skits first. Man, I just always been a silly nigga. Like I just always just been on some silly shit and was filming stuff in high school, and it started out like that way. And then I honestly can't even tell you, bro, what made me just start posting funny shit on the internet. But it was just something I was just doing. I was like one of the first ones to do that shit back in 2013. You had 15 seconds to film. And this is like, nigga, you had 15 seconds in the app. So like if I'm playing 2 or 3 characters, it's like, all right, I gotta record for 3 seconds, change outfits, record for 4 more seconds, change back into the first outfit, record for 3, you know what I mean? Go back and forth. And then I was just posting. And I think at the time the only really like big name was King Karan out of Houston. He was like really like the only one who really had like a lot of motion. He probably had like maybe like 20,000 followers back in 2013, 14. Then when I moved to the A in 2016, I met Ronnie Jordan. And it was like a big ass beef between stand-up comedians and Instagram niggas.
I remember that shit.
Because niggas was mad, like, y'all getting all these followers, niggas is booking y'all, you know what I mean? But y'all not even really funny. This nigga Ronnie like, hey man, fuck all that. I'm trying to get my followers up. Like, you help me with this skit shit, I'll help you, stand up. You know what I mean? And this nigga invited me to like 4 shows in a week, and it was the most like hoodest spots in the A where he just doing stand up and he killing though, like killing at spots where you're not even supposed to be doing comedy at, nigga, like lounges, restaurants, like wherever. I'm just like, yo, this nigga's amazing. You know what I mean? So just being able to moving to Atlanta really was like a blessing, bro, because I got to just be in rooms with people that I never thought I would be in fucking rooms with. You know what I mean? So and now here I am, nigga. I was just in the green room Wednesday, nigga, rubbing shoulders with motherfucking Bruce. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Crazy.
So Atlanta has a lot of comedy rooms?
A bunch.
Really? I mean, I'm ignorant. I'm not really in the comedy scene that. So I'm genuinely surprised. Like, I never would have imagined that Atlanta would have the like in New York, where you could every night you could go to boom, 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 boom,
Atlanta
boom.
got that.
So I'm a every night. I'm thinking y'all might be Thursday, Friday, Saturday type.
Every night, Monday through Sunday, every night. They even got it, bro. They got a show Saturdays at Uptown Comedy Corner at midnight. They got a midnight open mic show that you can go to, bro. In Atlanta, to me, is the hardest place to do comedy, bro.
Why you say that?
Bro, because it's niggas. Like, it's thoroughbred, like, niggas, bro. And they're going to let you know, like, your shit ass. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to let you know if your shit not hitting. You can go to 20 different other places, bro, and say the same material, bro, and that shit will hit. You go to Atlanta, nah, bro. Because niggas is like, I don't want to say niggas is too cool, but like niggas low key be like too cool. Man. Niggas be too cool, man. And it just be like that. But it make you stronger though. You know what I mean? You go back and you might gotta reevaluate your shit, or you just now know how to maneuver like in that crowd. But yeah, Atlanta got a lot of comedians that niggas don't know about who's just talented in a motherfucker. You know what I mean? But they don't got the numbers, or they don't get the publicity because they might just be like straight just hood type comedians. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, they got rooms every night, multiple places you can go and get on stage every night in Atlanta.
I find that to be amazing. So you are originally from where? If you're not from Atlanta?
Elyria.
Yeah.
Elyria, Ohio.
Elyria, Ohio.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of comedy rooms in Elyria, Ohio?
Nah, if I go back to Ohio, I'll be top dog in that motherfucker. You feel me?
Roll out the red carpet.
I'll be top dog. If I went back to Elyria, bro, I could be the mayor.
But you could probably do that now, because I don't think anybody else in Elyria has 500,000 followers on Instagram. So technically, they gonna roll the red carpet out for you already.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But it's like one of them things. Like, do you want to be the big shark in a small city, or do you want to be a decent sized guppy in a big city? You know what I mean?
Like, it's like ocean.
You know what I mean? It's like one of them things, bro. But if you want to grow, bro, you got to put yourself in places where it's gonna be people that's gonna help you elevate and shit. You know what I mean? Like this past week, bro, has been just a blessing, bro. Like nothing short than a blessing, man. My nigga Tyler hit me up. Shout out to Tyler Chronicles. He hit me up to feature for him at Uptown Comedy Corner. So that was 5 shows. Then he plugged me in with some shit that we talked about. Probably can't even really say nothing about it, so I ain't gonna really mention it right now. But he plugged me in with a great opportunity on some. Hey, I'm gonna throw you in the hat with this shit. Pulled up, got to film some dope shit. And then now I'm out here in Baltimore. So that the past week done got me ready for this. Like last night, bro. Bro, that shit was so crazy, bro.
I saw the video clip. I was like, that room looked packed.
No, it was crazy. And I think the Baltimore Comedy Factory got the biggest club in the country, bro. Like it holds 500 plus.
Yeah,
that's a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, we got a lot of depressed niggas in Baltimore. We need to laugh.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bullshit going on.
The weather don't help. You know what I mean?
It's normally nice, but yeah, you caught the ass bag weekend. That shit is not cool at all.
Nah.
So let's go back. I want to know, first comedian you remember that you can remember in your mind as a kid. What was the first? It doesn't even have to be like a stand-up comedy show, but like, what's the first comedian that you like? Oh man, I really fuck with this nigga.
Chappelle, hands down. Only,
really?
Chappelle. It was like the Chappelle show though.
Right.
I remember watching Comic View but I feel like I was like too young to really like grasp the concept of some of the shit they was talking about.
Makes sense.
I remember watching Kings of Comedy. My cousin had put it on at his house, and even that, like, it was funny, but still, I'm too young to really grasp the concept of what these,
right
vets was talking about at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But the Chappelle Show was like, okay, I'm a teenager at the time. It's on TV. These are sketches, and I was into sketches and stuff by then. So it's like, oh, like this is like legit funny. You know what I mean? So I think hands down that was like my biggest inspiration to be able to do it. And he's a storyteller.
Right.
I like Dave now too though, because he's chill. He's real mellow. I'm not one of them niggas that get on stage and I'm hopping around and all in your face and screaming and nah, that's not me. You know what I mean? I'm very chill, mellow, you know what I mean? And I got jokes. You know, I'm not nigga, you look like a motherfucker. I'm not doing all that roasting shit. You know what I mean? I got material that, I like to take my time and write out and shit. So I thrive on that. Just like Dave Chappelle, I ain't seen this nigga really roast. It might be on some, he had a room somewhere low key, but when he's shooting his specials and shit, he just, got his material that he want to do. So definitely Dave Chappelle, hands down.
So, because that makes sense, because if you saying like that was the first big impact on you, and the fact that you kind of maneuvered in the skits and then do that and then the stand up, I feel like it's kind of like you're mimicking the thing that you not saying idolize, but you respect the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, all right, I offer him who's like the next, like what opens you up to that wider community of comedians.
Man, I honestly would have to say, like I was telling you, bro, that Atlanta scene, bro. Like, everybody just likes who is like put out there. You know what I mean? Like everybody like who's like really pushed on you. I would say Dave Chappelle is one of those, I guess, who are like kind of pushed on you a little bit, but like I was on him from the jump. Like, I fuck with Mike Epps. Mike Epps to me is just, he just say some off the wall shit, bro, and it just be funny and just witty to me. And just the tight the tight group of comedians I rock with in Atlanta, bro, they just funny, and just being around them, they force you to be funny. And I just like my style, bro. Like ain't nobody, doing the parodies and shit like I do, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's my lane. I love wordplay. I love being, witty and crafty when it comes to that. Weird Al Yankovic, a legend. That's another, big, heavy influence in my comedy and what I like to do. But I like to give people like a different experience. I don't really do parodies and shit on stage because I feel like if you follow me, you see that shit online for free. And it's like, if you about to pay for a ticket, I don't want to give you the same shit that you're gonna see online. So let me switch it up and just give you straight stand-up material. You know what I mean? But sometimes I throw some shit in there, motherfuckers might request some shit, or you know what I mean. So I'll do that. But
damn, okay. Yeah, non-black comedians, do you have any that you really fuck with?
Yeah, Andrew Schultz.
Okay. You fuck with Schultz? I fuck with Schultz, yo. Schultz is raw, nigga.
He raw to the motherfucker. And one thing I like about him, bro, he always does his research wherever he goes. Like, he will go somewhere, that motherfucker be in fucking Egypt. And he gonna make sure he got some research on whatever the fuck's going on, and he gonna talk about it, and it's gonna be funny as fuck in the first 10, 15 minutes, and then he'll get into his shit. I like Theo Von. He another motherfucker who just will say whatever the fuck will come to his mind. I just like motherfuckers who not afraid of getting canceled. It's another dude. He run with Andrew Schultz sometimes. I can't think of his name. He kind of like a tall, he's not a bigger dude, but he just Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis. He just opened up on he just did a monologue on Saturday Night Live. He's funny too. I like him. So I I'm not just strictly, on the black circuit, bro. I like who I like, man.
Word. So I was listening to, I had a homie, right? I was obsessed on watching stand up on Instagram because I find these comedians and they be posting these clips like Ali Sadiq. I'm like, man, I really love that. And I started wondering, like, why don't comedians ever really post their stand up clips like that? And I had another comedian homie that wasn't you. And I reached out to them and I asked them that question. I said, bro, why isn't that y'all don't post clips of y'all stand-ups? And he was just like, well, because a lot of the older stand-ups, the core stand-up dudes, they've been rocking the same material for 10, 15 years. The only time you see it is when you buy the ticket, you see them. They won't change the setup. They don't need to because they known for that, and that's just what it is. And because their stand-up isn't on social media or even on the internet nowhere, they can rock it off. So they was like, yo, that's the lazy comedians. They was like the ones that are doing the clips and stuff like that. Those are the ones that are constantly writing. They're constantly bringing out new stuff. So he was like, yo, just imagine how much work you would have to do. He was like, yo, that's doubling, tripling your workload. If I'm come out and then I just immediately give it to people, then now I gotta constantly come up with new things. And I was just, I got where they came from, but I also am the type of person where, like, if it's Mexican got boots, I would get excited just to see that nigga do it in person.
Right.
So it's like I get what they're saying. Yeah, you kind of ruin the batch a little bit, but also for me being an outside perspective as a consumer of comedy, I'll be like, yo, I'll be wanting to see what the fuss is about. You're a comedian. Let me see the tester. What's your perspective on it? Do you agree with putting out the stand-ups, or are you kind of like, yo, keep it in the top?
Yeah, I just recently started putting out material of me doing stand-up because one, I just found out that motherfuckers don't know I do stand-up. So it was like, oh shit. Like I posted it. Damn, bro, I know you did stand-up. I'm like, all right, damn, okay. I need to put this shit out so motherfuckers know that I do stand-up. But then it's like, in order to get booked as a stand-up comedian, people probably need to see some clips of you doing stand-up comedy, you know, to see if you're funny enough, to see if there's people in the crowds or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm a big believer. I mean, and that's true though. You're gonna rock the same set. Comedy is an art. And think about when you go see like a music artist, it's like, you want this motherfucker on stage singing songs you have no idea what the words are, or do you want this nigga singing the hits, the shit that you know that's gonna work and is, you know what I mean, it's a part of this catalog. I just feel like you rock that shit out until it's on a special or until it's on TV, and then you go ahead. A lot of comics though too, a lot of like the shit you see on Instagram or social media will be like crowd work material. You know what I mean? So it's easy for me to go on stage and do 10 to 15 minutes of me just bullshitting.
Right.
And eventually, if I pick on enough people in the crowd, I got a 60 to 90-second clip that I can post somewhere on social media and it'll go crazy and get some views. You know what I mean? So I can do that. Right now, I'm in like my feature stage where I'm featuring for a lot of motherfuckers. I'm not really like headlining yet. So it's like, all right, we're giving you 25, 30 minutes. So it's like, I ain't really got time to be going up there bullshit. Now, if I got 45 minutes to an hour, yeah, I can go up there bullshit a little bit. You know what I mean? I still got like a little 10 minute window I could go up there and bullshit and do that. But I feel like also if you do post your material, it does force you to come up with some new shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like, well, nigga, it let me take that back. It forces you to, but it also doesn't because not everybody gonna see your shit. You know what I mean? I called you. Hey, what show you want to come to? Well, I'll text you that. You call me. You coming to the city? Nigga, you ain't even see the flyer. So you ain't even know I was coming, nigga. So I was like, yo, I can post my shit. Ain't like everybody gonna see the shit anyway, you know what I mean? So it might be a handful of people that might, you know, see it when they come see you in person, but it's like, it ain't gonna motherfucking matter, you know what I mean? The circumstances gonna be different. So I'm all for it, man. I'm definitely gonna be posting more shit. And like I said, like it's just gonna make you come up with more shit, but a lot of people don't post shit too because motherfuckers steal. I just had a nigga hit me 2 days ago. You know what I mean? Because I hit him up like I had came up with an idea. I'm one of these niggas. I thought of an idea. Hey, bro, you ever seen somebody do this before? Like, has anybody that you know did this? Nah, I ain't seen nobody do this. Rock out with that. Like, that's a good idea. Cool. Oh, by the way, somebody did your shit in LA last night. I'm like, damn, like for real? Like you bullshit. Nah, dead ass, bro. Like, they just kind of switch it up a little bit. Niggas will do that. Like niggas will definitely switch it up. Like it ain't gonna be the Aries lounge. I'm at Lounge Aries.
It'll be Libra Lounge.
Libra Lounge. You know what I mean? Like, you know, damn well. You know what I mean?
Gemini
like,
hangout.
I'm like, bro, come on. You know where you got that shit from, bro. So like niggas will steal. And that's why even going to like a lot of like open mic nights and shit like that and performing in front of a lot of comics. Like, don't do your best material in front of them niggas. Because them niggas will have your shit in LA, Nebraska, New York. Next thing you know, your shit on fucking HBO. You looking like damn, nigga, like that's my shit. But it's like, nigga, whoever get on TV first wins.
That's fucked up.
That's the game,
The
bro.
arms race to the top, yo.
That's it. That's why I love my parody lane, bro. Cause like, yo, you can't steal that, bro. Like,
Right.
you can take the sound and go do some shit with it, but niggas know my voice. You know what I mean? Like that nigga gay when it was circulating. I'm not getting no credit for it, but niggas know where the fuck that shit came from, bro. You know what I mean? Like I got a distinct voice, and niggas know, like, bro, this you, bro, that's me, bro. You know, but
yeah, it is kind of offensive though, yo. You a tall dude with a deep voice, yo, and with and I mean, your beard grows, and you want to do this. Like you really could sell your body and make millions of dollars. Like you don't have to be out here with us regular people trying to like make a clean living, yo.
I
And
don't. You know what I mean?
it's kind
I
of disgusting, yo.
could.
It's really
It's
disgusting, yo.
gross, bro. It's
Yo,
gross. I
yeah.
done thought about it a few
It's
times, especially
disrespect,
with the
and you
pandemic.
kind of can dress, and that's what makes it even worse.
Bro.
So it's just like fuck you for
Man,
real, for real.
I'm sorry, bro.
Seriously, no need to apologize. God did that to you. You know what I mean? You didn't do it to you.
Thank you.
It's
Lord.
not like you actually could think of it on your own. So anyway, I'm just fucking with you.
Stupid.
I would have thought you were really that.
Right.
So, yo, all right. Tell me, I want to know the worst bomb you ever had on stage, and then your best night on stage.
Man, the worst bomb I had. What's the nigga name that played? He played for the Bills. He was a defensive back, McKelvin.
Oh, you had a drunk NFL player fucking with you in the crowd?
Nah, he had it was his show. It was his show. He booked, it was me, Nav Green from Atlanta, Erica Duchess from Atlanta, another Atlanta comic, Marco Lavelle, and I feel like I'm missing one more person, man. I can't remember. Nonetheless, though, every comic, all right, like I don't even know what you would call it, but you got like a panic joke in a sense. Like when you get on stage and like let's say you just like bullshitting or trying crowd work or some shit, and if shit ain't working, you got that one in your back pocket, like, yo, when I hit niggas with this, oh, I got them back. You know what I mean? So I'm on stage, man, and this is probably 2018, maybe.
Pre-pandemic life.
Pre-pandemic life, you know what I mean? So I'm on stage, man, and it's kind of just real dry. I pull out my panic joke. Yeah. Nothing. And I got like 10, 15 more minutes. I'm like, oh, all right. So from there, now I didn't get booed. But bro, I'm trying to think back, bro. I don't even think I got one laugh.
God,
I don't think I got one laugh necessarily, bro. And I remember going to the restroom right after, because that's what niggas do. Like when you bomb, you don't even go to the table.
Niggas say you go take a shit.
Yeah, you just go to the bathroom. Like you just try to like just walk off. Like hopefully let me not show my face so niggas forget what just happened. Let the other comic come on stage and he tells some jokes and get niggas back in the mood. So I went to the bathroom. The nigga was in there. He was like, "Hey, bro, I see what you was trying to do." And then there was just like, "All right, man, appreciate that, bro." And I went, sat down, bro, and it was just like, told the other comics, "Hey, good shit. That's when you bomb, bro, you tell all the other comics good shit and hope maybe they say something back." But nah, that was terrible. My best show. Oh, my best show, bro. I done had some doozies, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. But I'm honestly gonna say, man, I think last night might have been my best show, bro.
Are you serious?
I'm only saying that though, bro, because it was like the series of events that just passed that led to this. And like last night was like my first night when I walked off stage. Like I felt like, yeah, like this nigga gotta bring it. Like this next nigga gotta bring it. Like, nigga, you gotta bring your shit. Cause nigga, yeah. You know what I mean? Like it was like one of them. It was more so how I felt. You know what I mean? The crowd was still going crazy. You know what I mean? The crowd was still, but it was like, nigga, I know I just killed that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I felt that way before. We done been to, man, we did a sold out show in Columbus, Ohio before. That shit was lit. We had a fucking show in Denver, bro. It's been a lot of places, but last night was for sure my top 5. But like I said, it was just a series of events I think really prepared me mentally for this for this weekend, bro. So yeah, it was one of them. It was one of the ones, bro.
So suffice it to say, your best crowd you've had is a Baltimore crowd. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I can.
The facial expression was.
I can say that you got more. You got a big Baltimore fan base. You got a big Baltimore fan base.
I no. It's crazy. It's a toss up between Atlanta and Baltimore.
I mean, I did have a show in Atlanta Friday, and that was amazing.
Fire, right?
Now I think about it, Atlanta probably was the best show that I done had ever. Nah, last night was definitely one. I had a good show. Like the show we had Friday. It's all a crowd though, man. It's all a crowd. It's all about the comedian too. I had featured for Junior from the radio show, the Steve Harvey radio show. He's an older guy. Right. So it's like that's gonna be like a much older crowd. So I can't be out there talking about, eating ass and fucking. You can, but it's like a way you gotta really present it. Yeah. Whereas like last night I'm with Darren, he got that, he got the Wild Now crowd, but he still got that motherfuckers who pay bills, and he still got that. I got some grandkids, you know what I mean? So it's like it's beautiful. Everybody come together, but he brings out a nice crowd, bro. And he a dog. He don't really get the credit that he deserves on that stage, bro.
The first time you invited me out and I saw him, I had never really paid attention to him as a stand-up.
That's what I'm saying.
So like after I'm really coming in just to see you, and then I'm watching him and I'm like, oh, this nigga funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I fuck with him. And that's how I ended up actually following him and then like watching more of his stuff on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But what's the name of the place that you traveled to that you wasn't expecting it to be lit? Like, all right, this is about to be some white bread bullshit out here, but it turned out to be turned up, or like they was just giving you love and you wasn't expecting it.
Naples, Florida.
You ever heard of it? No, I've never heard of a Naples, Florida.
Naples, Florida. Majority white. It's like retirement, rich white motherfuckers. Then I think it was like a 2-2-1 kind of setup. And that Sunday show, we were like pulling up to the venue. We like, man, let's just get this shit out the way, bro. Like, Sunday, sometimes Sunday shows be kind of like, niggas ain't coming out. They got to work in the morning, blah, blah, blah. We walking up. One of the chicks we see coming out the building, she's like, yeah, they sent me home because we probably going to be overstaffed. We like, oh, shit, bro. We going, this motherfucker is sold out. We're like, oh, shit, sold out on a Sunday. And they in there like, usually when I'm in front of white people, I will scale back on my nigga usage. I won't say nigga a lot just because I don't want nobody, feeling weird or whatever though. But I don't think I did with them. They was just so like, it was cool. Then I was saying I was from Illyria, and it was like 3 women in there, but that was from Illyria. It was just like, oh, this is like too good to be true. There ain't no way y'all bitches really from Illyria. Like nobody knows where the fuck that shit is at, bro. So that shit was that was a good one. Naples, Florida. I'm trying to think of another city that I've been to that I wasn't expecting it to be. Probably that might be the only one for everywhere else was lit. Hartford, Connecticut. They have a nice comedy club out there though, so that makes sense. But it'd be like you think of Hartford, Connecticut, you think white, right? So you don't really expect us to pull up, but we was out there. It's black people everywhere. I done found that out, bro. It's probably only maybe 8 states I ain't been to, right? And that's all because of comedy. I've been all these places, and it's like when you go places, bro, it be niggas everywhere.
Got you. Now, this is an important question. We got it. I'm trying to get my comedy talk on.
Okay.
There's a new generation that has to start coming to the forefront.
Yes.
I don't see too many on a commercial level. I'm talking about TV, film.
Yes.
Everybody keeps saying Kevin Hart is the new generation. Kevin Hart is 20, 30 years in.
Correct.
So I don't consider him a part of the new generation. He might be the most box off and dominant of, niggas under 50.
Right.
But like, who do you see as, all right, these are the new top dogs coming up, like on a commercial level as far as stand-up comedy?
Commercial level as far as stand-up comedy.
Because I think this is rough. Because the more I think about it, I'm like, I still feel like the Hollywood is stuck on, all right, let's give the bag to these niggas because they already got the audience. It seems like they don't want to take the risk on the young dudes no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or the young dudes aren't really putting it together on their own. You know what I mean? Because I remember Cat Williams doing his own stand-up DVDs early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Putting it out. Kevin Hart, same way.
Yeah.
He was early. But I haven't seen DC Young Fly do his...
Yeah.
I mean, they do the 85 South three-headed monster, which I respect it to a different level. But it's like, well, I need Chico to do his own stand-up, or I need that person to break away from the pack and like trailblaze. So with me running my mouth, Ali Sadiq, I feel like he, in this time period, will be a part of that new school. Who else do you feel?
He will be a part of the new school for sure. I think right now the best stand-up comic, Carlos Miller. Yeah, Carlos Miller. I don't want to say easily because there's some dogs out there, but I done seen him get on stage for an hour and really just
see, but he got cheat code because he was really around 20 years ago.
No, he was though.
But he never broke through, so he's breaking through now.
I think now he is breaking through now though. But it's like he could go up there and do an hour and then turn around and have to do another show in the same night, and he's not going to repeat not one thing that he said from the first time, and it could be like all off the top. And he gets the respect amongst like everybody in like the comedy game, like, you know what I mean. So, but then I feel like he gets like the love though, you know what I mean. Somebody like Ali Sadiq though, it's like he's just as fucking talented, you know what I mean. But he don't. I met him one time, so I'm just saying this. I don't know if it's like he's not necessarily marketable. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's not like, yo, nigga, why can't you be box office? Why ain't they putting you like in a movie? Why don't we have the Ali Sadiq show where it's like it's like a Martin or like a Jamie Foxx show or some shit like that? I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't know the politics behind it, but I mean, you know, you would probably assume DC would be the one who would be like on that younger generation side. I'm talking like somebody that's younger, early 30s. That would be the one that, you know, can do movies, can do stand-up. You know, they need to do content, they can do content. If they needed a sitcom, they can do the sitcom. He would be the one. Possibly even Desi Banks. Desi Banks could be another one.
Wait a minute, Desi does straight stand-up too?
Yeah, he do stand-up.
I don't think I've ever seen him do straight stand-up.
Yeah, I haven't seen him do stand-up in a long time. I think the last time I seen him do stand-up though, we was at a college, and this was like maybe like years ago. But yeah, no, he's on tour right now. Yeah, he's on tour right now.
You know what's crazy? Did I ever tell you that Carlos Miller and it's crazy because all right, I met goddamn Clayton English when I was living in Atlanta.
Yes.
He used to do a radio show on my internet radio station.
Okay.
And Carlos was his co-host. I was running my internet radio station out of my 2-bedroom apartment in downtown Decatur.
Oh shit! Damn.
They used to come every week, and he had this show. What was it called? It was Atlantsterdam, because it was supposed to be like a Amsterdam of Atlanta or something like that. And they would get high and what I mean, do comedy and talk shit. And like it's like when I saw them do 85 South and it take off, I'm like, everything y'all doing is what y'all did in my living room.
Yeah.
Like so crazy. You know what I mean? But Carlos was popping back then, but was a cool nigga. And that shit used to confuse me. I'm like, yo, you in my living room. Why the fuck are you in my living room? Like doing internet radio. But he would just be like, yo, fuck it. He was having fun just being able to live stream, because it would just be an audio stream, but we had like a chat room. And just he would love to see people in that chat and being able to make fun of niggas and interact. And I used to be like, yo, that's the type of person I want. I want to be lit, but be cool enough.
He one of the most non-celebrity niggas that you'll ever meet, bro. He just be mad chill, and he put a lot of niggas in position to win. And like
you can see,
I don't think it's like a hating bone
in his
body, bro. Like none of them niggas for real, bro.
Like if I say anybody got the schematic to how I want to do my shit, it's 85 South.
Yeah,
I like
no,
when
for
people
sure.
ask me, well, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to do 80. I'm trying to build my shit up, and then I want my niggas to get on and do their thing. Like, here you go, here's a budget. Go, yeah, I mean, here's a little studio setup. Yo, nigga, be consistent. Like,
Yeah, no, fact.
you can eat.
Yeah.
Just come do your job, bro. Like, because how does that hurt me for you to win?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt Carlos to see DC fly off and do his thing.
Yeah, I'm talking about niggas just even outside of them. Like they just
bro,
I mean, anybody, bro. Like they really.
Nav got his own thing. Jack Thriller got his own thing.
You know what I mean?
Man, the girls is doing crazy. The Poor Minds. They arguably getting bigger than 85. Like they really coming, coming into their own. Like, but it's that once I tell people all the time, like, well, what's the key to get? I'm like, nigga, be consistent. That's like, don't worry about the numbers. I said that's the hardest thing to do. Not worry about numbers. Because the number keep being there. You be like, damn, these 10 niggas keep coming back, but I can't get more than that 10 for a while.
Yeah, and that's okay, man. Like everybody start there. I'll be on my Twitch, bro, with maybe like 15, 20 people, bro. And to me, that's not normal. You know what I mean? I'll be like, all right, I got this many here, this many there. But it's like, shit, y'all, every time y'all gonna keep coming back, bro, I'm gonna keep doing this shit. Because eventually this shit gonna keep growing. We're gonna just slowly increase, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. But like, don't ever get discouraged by the numbers, bro.
Yo, people love the spaces that they be in. So like, people that love to be on Instagram, they like to be on Instagram. They don't like coming over to YouTube for certain shit.
Yes.
Or they'll consider you the YouTube nigga, but they won't even try to think about going over to, you know what I mean, this. Or they like you on YouTube, they ain't about to go to Twitch, and the Twitch niggas, for whatever reason, don't always translate to YouTube. So it's just like, I try to tell people all the time, it's like, you gotta do things for the platforms it's got to be done for, but it's that building that relationship enough to where that person wants to see you everywhere they go, and that takes time, bro. That takes a lot of time.
Because if I'm on Instagram scrolling and you post something like, yo, go watch full video on YouTube, it's like, I'm not done on Instagram yet. I'm gonna come back to it, but then I don't come back to it. I forgot about it, and then I'm never, I'll never go back to it. So that's tricky, bro.
And I tell people that I was having a conversation with Jay about, like, yo, when you got the Patreon going, like, when a nigga paying, that expectation level go up, nigga. You gotta be able to exceed that expectation, because like that renewal come up. I say it's the one time is the easy one. The first one I said, but it's that renewal time. You like, you know what I mean? For the person that's conscious. Now, the niggas that's rich, they don't think about the little $5 or $10.
They don't.
That ain't nothing. No. But thank God for you guys. But like the ones that really be judging you every month going, do I keep this little 10?
Yeah, no, facts. When I'm on tour and shit or moving around and I don't stream, I'll see my subscriber shit just drop. Cause like, you ain't been streaming, bro. Ain't no point in me having you subscribe, bro. I'm like, I feel it, bro. But hopefully when I come back, y'all niggas give me that $5.99 again. So
But I think that's so weird, because I'm wondering to myself, so do you only want to watch me gaming? But what if I put the camera right here and then y'all can watch me do stand-up, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, you could, like, you can go Twitch on your phone. Just the quality ain't gonna be that good.
Okay.
And you gotta make sure that you gonna be like, motherfucker gonna be walking by the screen. You gotta be in the right spot.
Gotcha.
If the phone ring, then it's gonna cut off. It's like a lot of little technical difficulties and shit. But some motherfuckers get on there. It ain't just strictly gaming, bro. Bitches get on there. They be like in the hot tub talking about, for every 10 subscriptions, I'll do a jumping jack. You know what I mean? Like, be shit like that, bro. Every subscription, I write your name on my body. You know what I mean? And niggas will be like, I want to be able to see, bank shot on my, like, bro. Women be winning.
Yeah, women get money. I mean, they can just come and show some skin. They only got to be nude.
They only got to be nude.
Show most of your arm and your leg, and niggas is on it.
Let me get you a drink.
Believe me, I've managed some adult situations. So like they have like websites and stuff, and it's crazy how much money. Yeah, and some OnlyFans. I help some OnlyFans situations. You know what I mean, on the back end, because you'd be surprised how women don't know how to use certain stuff. No disrespect, ma'am, in the corner, but like there are a lot of women that are not technologically inclined, so they just be like, how do I set this up? And you be like, well, I ain't about to set it up for free. But I look like, you getting money?
Right.
I want to get money. Oh yeah, you can get such and such percent. Yes.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of, look, thank God for lazy people. Lazy people help me make money.
Yes.
Because the lazy girls just be like, I don't feel like editing. I don't feel like, do I have to upload this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to make the clips for social media. Yeah. Once you start breaking it down, they be like,
can you just do it?
Can you just do it? Right. No problem, buddy. Right. No problem. Hilarious. Send it on over, choppity chop. I'll take my cut. You get your cut. Everybody eat. So anyway, off of the life of JS1, back into the world of, you know what I'm saying, the OG here. Bank shot. My question to you is, does it not get tiring for you to have to do 20,000 things every day? Yo, this thing got a Twitch stream. You got a podcast, which we're going to talk about in a second. Then you got to do stand-up. Then you got to do skits and shit. What the fuck,
it be draining, bro? It be draining. It be draining.
Is this a scheduled thing, or do you really on some ADD, just like
it's just on some
random
ADD? Like I don't have like all right, I'm shooting skits on Monday. I mean, knock out these skits for the week. I'm gonna stream on this day. Like my shit is like, nah, I'm just whenever I'm in the mood, whenever something comes to my mind, oh, this is funny as fuck. I'm gonna write it out. I'm gonna film it. Cool. Oh, this is a funny ass joke. All right, let me write it down in my notes. I'm gonna come back to it later on and like fully think it out. Cool. I feel like streaming right now. Let me stream real quick. Get some streaming hours in. All right, bet. All right, let me do something nice for the lady. All right, cool. I did that. All right, cool. I gotta do something nice again for the lady. All right, let me do something nice again. All right, let me do something nice. You know what I mean? So
this doesn't sound productive at all. It just sounds so all over the place.
No, it be all over the place. But I also don't trust nobody with my shit for it because I like my shit a certain way. I do like my shit a certain way. I am starting to allow people to kind of like help me with certain shit, but like especially my content, like my content though, like that's just like I said, it's just like I've tried to sit down and like people like, yo, let's do a song together, let's do a parody, all right, cool. And then they come over there. Like I'm very particular, like with my shit. Like there's a very precise method that goes into it. Like if we listening to a song, you can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. I don't know how many syllables that is, but when I go to remix it, the syllable count is going to match exactly the amount of syllables that is in what 50 Cent just said. And the ending word is going to rhyme with the ending word of what he said. Like, or whatever emphasis, like emphasized word, you know what I mean? Like all that shit is going to rhyme. So when you hear it, you're like, damn, I can't get this nigga version out of my head. So when I go back and sing it, it's hard for me to even
differentiate between the original.
You know what I mean? Like I can't get that shit out of my head. You know what I mean? A lovely day, that nigga gay. Like it just goes. You can't get it out your head. Niggas hear it and it just it's your nigga. Like it just oh shit, I can't get it. Like you just stuck. You know what I mean? So it's just that and that be like this shit that be like real like tedious about. So like when somebody want to like do some shit and like I try to say it and then like they be like, oh, I don't gotta be like that. I be like,
yes,
this is my last time working with you. Don't worry about it. I'll just do this shit by myself and it's cool. You know what I mean? So but eventually though, I mean I want to get out of the skit lane. And just, you know, maybe just write, you know, do jingles for companies. I've looked into that, but that's not like an easy market to get into. But I would just love to do some shit like that, bro.
It's what with somebody with your level of reach, I would say just do it at first. So like say if you came up with some McDonald's skitty idea,
Target or some
just
shit.
do it and tag McDonald's in it and then tell all of your niggas to tag that shit. And then McDonald's will see it. And then like let's say if you did it a couple times a month, eventually niggas will get the message that, oh, this nigga got ideas. This is a jingly type of nigga. Let me go ahead and pause. Let me stop that.
Yeah,
that was horrible.
Yeah, that was. We said jingly though. Wow. You didn't say jiggly.
I said jingly. Jingly type of nigga, but it's still too
crazy.
Close to.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But I think with that though, it's like, all right, cool. If I did this shit for Target, all right, cool. Either one nigga's gonna see it and be like, oh, this nigga must got a brand. He must got a brand deal with Target. Like, okay, that's lit. Or I would have to go through and then get rid of anything that Target would not find appropriate with their brand.
Fuck them. Still do it. Cause you ain't like I'm just getting a check. I'm just making a jingle. My name ain't got to be attached to the jingle once it's done. So like, you know what I mean? Unless you want to be on the face of, but no, like
I don't want to be there, bro.
Yeah, they gonna see what they tagged and then go, oh yeah, this is somebody we can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm Pusha T, nigga. I'm a writer. I'm behind the scenes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But at the same time, also somebody say if somebody took it, say if they reposted it, took it, then you could just sue them. Like that's why I would tell you, copyright it, publish it. You know what I mean? And then that way, if they wanted to take it and use it or whatever, be like, yeah. Well, cut me a check because I already got this. This is mine legally. So like we can always do. These are little slick tricks to the trade. You know what I mean? I had a homeboy that was doing that too back in the day. Like he was doing, he would come up with like marketing concepts. So like, I don't want to say nothing on air because I remember, but he got some success with it. But like he was really pushing for McDonald's. I think he got something with Subway and somebody else. But he was like, so he had this fire idea for McDonald's, and they never took it. And I was like, oh, the fuck, you know what I mean? But hey, I be trying to tell niggas business is relationships. Right. The more relationships you got, the easier the way it is. So, but when you were in that time period, social media didn't exist. And the time period we exist in now, all you got to do is get an exec to see it, and they like fuck with it to where it's like, oh yeah. We can do something for this. You know what I mean? For sure. So, but moving back off of business and back into what you do, you started a podcast. Why did you want to throw your life away?
I don't think I started a podcast. You talking about with the chick?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they was doing one. They invited me on as a guest. It was her and her cousin. And her cousin was wearing like a mask because the shit that they was talking about wasn't going to be good for her cousin's job.
Okay.
So then eventually her cousin was like, yeah, I just think I can do it anymore. And then, girl, I went to college with her. And then she was like, well, would you be like interested in just doing it with me? And I was like, all right, like, yeah, cool. So we was doing it. But like, we kind of like, don't do it no more. Like the last episode we did, the way I chopped up a clip, they was in the comments kind of like dragging her a little bit. And she kind of felt the way. But I was just telling her, like, man, this shit is just clickbait. Like, it ain't that big of a deal. But she ended up, like, you know, wanted me to take it down. And I was like, all right, I'm not doing this shit no more. Because like, I'm wasting my time editing some shit. And it's like some shit that, like, I didn't even necessarily want to do.
Right.
I'm cool.
Yo, I hate people that get into that.
Yo, it's like, yo, man, these are your niggas that you don't even know. You're never gonna see these motherfuckers ever again.
You're always gonna have your day of getting served
like
up,
you
bro.
are, and like, if you went and listened to the whole episode, which was the whole point, like, go to the whole episode so you can actually hear, because there was a situation about her dude at the time finding time to see her, and then like she took this nigga back to the airport 2 days before.
I remember that.
2 days before he was supposed to leave, like, I'm cool on you, I don't want to do with you no more. Like, I like somebody else type shit. But it was way more to the story than just that. So it was like, all right, cool, go watch the full episode. That's the whole point. But everybody's like, oh, she's a bird, da, 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 da. She felt the way. I was like, all right, well, I just spent an hour, you know what I mean, editing these clips, and now you tell me to take it down, and it's getting good traction and it's getting good engagement.
Bruh.
And I don't know if you noticed, but like whenever you delete something off a platform, it'll throw your engagement off and it'll fuck up all your shit. So next time you go to post, you'll be like, oh, nah, you just deleted some shit. So nigga, we don't know we want to send niggas your way no more because you keep trying to delete shit. So I was like, you fucking up my shit just to save face. You know how many times motherfuckers be talking shit and telling me I ain't shit and you ugly or whatever the fuck, all in my comments. Like, bro, I'll just block your motherfucking
She could have been world famous because I know Shade Room would have picked that motherfucker up.
Oh my god,
TMZ would have picked the motherfuckers up, and then she could have got on camera and flipped the story and been like, "Yo, y'all didn't watch the whole thing.
Yes.
Y'all took this the wrong way. You know what I mean? You got to use it to your advantage. Like,
it was only up for like an hour at that. Probably already had like 150, maybe 200 comments. I'm like, bro,
she could have just said, "Leave it up, and we'll do a part 2 tomorrow." And then you could have been like, you know how they had a few moments later. Yeah. And then it could have been her explaining like, yo, if I may talk to the people at home that are watching this, that are Bank Shot fans, you gonna get skewered at some point on social media, bro. I have niggas in my comments and say, titty boy, get the fuck out of here. Yo, fat nigga, da-da-da. Like, I get all type of roasted over everything. Yo, I posted a clip about me saying that I don't like women expecting. I say, oh yeah, if a woman asks me to spend more than $100 on a date, I'm getting the box. That's the rule. That's always been the rule for me. I got roasted over that. So like, you know what I mean? And guess what? I don't give a fuck. Never gave a fuck about none of y'all opinions because ain't none of y'all paying my bills. Now go pay some bills. I'll let you say something. You still, you know what I mean? Out of that, kiss my head. And I left all them clips up there. And as they was roasting me, I was saying thank you.
Engagement.
Thank you. Come again.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Yo, so when you are doing these skits and it doesn't go right, you know what I mean? Has there ever been a point where you go, hey, yo, I gotta put this phone down for a minute? You know what I'm saying? Walk away. Like, say if there's anti, like you hating on gays because you doing does that really get to you, or you just be like, get a life, loser?
Nah, I mean, I got to a point now, man. Like I used to be wild. I used to really like before they really started like flagging and shit, bro. I used to do videos about like whatever, but I got to a point now though where like I'm more aware of the type of content that I put out.
Mm-hmm.
I've grown. I'm 35 now, so
evolution.
I try to be very cautious of like just stuff and not like just putting out something that might really get a nigga canceled. You know what I mean? Permanently canceled. I feel like I didn't have my way. My like, oh, I almost got canceled. Oh shit, I almost got canceled again. You know what I mean? So I didn't kind of dodged, or I got a good group of people that I'll reach out to and ask. You know what I mean? My lady, she very wise, and she's been in the entertainment lane for like a long time. So she's somebody that I'll confide in and just be like, hey, what do you think? She'll be like, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think you should do that. I think maybe, do something else, go, flip it like a different direction. So, it's all about the bigger picture now. You know what I mean? Like I said, eventually I want to get to a point where it's not like I got to just keep doing skits. You know what I mean? I don't want to be fucking 40-year-old, you know what I mean? Still trying to, do now. I mean, the goal is to like do a tour and do like a parody tour.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm doing my motherfucking. I'm actually doing a fucking parody battle with my homegirl, Indescribable. She's an AKA. She live in Atlanta, but we're doing like a parody battle. She does parodies as well, so it's kind of like some versus shit. We're just gonna get on stage and we're gonna do our best. I think either 10 or 20 best parodies. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna. Do you mind if I steal that idea?
Oh, but see, what we're doing.
I'm asking for permission.
No, what we're doing is we want to do that, set the foundation for that, and then we want to travel with that and try to find like the best parody artists like in each like major city and kind of like set it up that way and have like on some like America's Got Talent, American Idol type shit where we like have a panel of judges and we break it down with the the metrics that I was using. Like, all right, syllables. All right, this was the song. All right, cool. You know what I mean? And just kind of see.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of shit, man. Like, or even like it was like and then once we find like the best one in each city, put these niggas in our house. Like, all right, cool. Now we on some like real world road rules type shit. And then it's like, all right, nigga.
No, this is making of the band.
This is making of the band, but it's not even like y'all are all right today. The song. I don't know. Y'all might randomly get to pick like a song out of a hat, or it might be like, no, it's one song. All right, so we're gonna go with motherfucking Ja Rule with a holla. All right, and then you get to pick whatever topic out of a hat. So your topic is pizza, your topic is roller skating, and your topic is fucking motorcycles. And now you got to make a parody to holla about whatever topic you picked out, type shit, like some shit like that. You know what I mean? Don't steal my shit, niggas. Don't steal my shit. I know niggas be stealing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep. So look, I appreciate you for stopping by, my G. Like, yo, I just want you to know I fuck with you, Major Way. If you ever need anything, you let me know. Hey, what y'all need to do is follow him on social media. You probably do. You probably don't follow me. So follow me. You know what I mean? Because you probably found about me through him. So like, holla at your boy. Make sure you get on to his stand-up. Buy tickets to the shows. Pull up. Yo, you got some merch this time? You got merch?
I do got some merch, man. Oh my gosh, nigga, my merch is because of you.
Thank you.
My merch is because of you, because you slid into the stream.
Yep.
And you have said,
Yep.
The Bruce Lee joint.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to be like water.
Mm-hmm.
I said it run through the hose, so that's the water. That's the merch. Be like water, run through the hose. That's the merch, nigga. So.
Yo, with that being said, we're gonna check y'all next time, man. It's your boy JS Wanna Supply, Aries Lounge. Can I get the camera on me, sir? One time. Thank you for tuning in. Aries Lounge. Subscribe, share, and jump on that Patreon, patreon.com/VVC Life. We out.
Yes,